Now, I know that you have covered these APEC CEO forums before. What's your takeaway in this? What are the business leaders saying about the big meeting between Biden and Xi?
Yeah, it was a diplomatic buffer between Obama and Putin in 2014. That was quite a career highlight. Tough job to do.
Yeah.
But today, I would say the overwhelming sense, speaking to CEOs and business leaders at this APEC forum, is a sense of relief that the leaders of the two largest economies in the world are talking once again, especially after the global tensions that we've seen over the past year. Surveillance balloons, Taiwan, South China Sea, microchip battles. But the fact that foreign direct investments, as you heard from Kevin Corke, that means foreigners are racing to get their money out of China right now because there has been this pervasive belief on Wall Street that China and how they've handled foreign companies, whether it's office raids on U.S. consulting firms, banning iPhone use by state-owned company employees, that has been uninvestable for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
But I think there is a relief, a sense of relief, that if you're back at the negotiating table with Xi Jinping, coming up with concessions, stock positive.
Did you think you'd see him back here? Because it seems like kind of a reversal, right? It just, you didn't get the feeling 2 months ago because they were very low key about this whole thing. Did you think you'd see him back here today with this negotiation?
Well, I would say that, a lot of these schedules have been out there on the internet, but for them to finally confirm from the diplomatic side, I think that took some time to come together. But also remember that Chinese President Xi Jinping is not negotiating from a vantage point of strength.
Right.
As you heard from Kevin Corke, the economy there is the slowest in decades. You have to go back to the 1990s. Foreigners are taking out their money. Also, high youth unemployment. Remember that. So 1 in 5 graduating from college can't find a job right now. And remember also that Xi Jinping is president for life. In order to keep that title and one-party rule, which is very difficult to do over decades, you have to keep the 1.3 billion population fed, well off, and educated, and that means a strong economy.
You were talking about the dinner, the business dinner tonight, and there seems to be still an appetite to invest in China because you had Elon Musk right there with Tesla, and you have Apple, and you have some big companies that are kind of eager to get near the Chinese president and say, hey, we could still be in.
Yeah, so across town right now, they are dining and wining and dining with some champagne. But I would say, talking to the organizers today, they're telling me that the wait list is incredibly long. Yeah. And even the organizers themselves, they've been booted off Xi Jinping's table. And remember, in order to attend, you have to pay $2,000 a head. To get at the head table with Xi Jinping, it's $41,000. But even then, there's a long lineup of VIPs, they say, to get in there. So it tells me that that business is still very eager to do business in the world's second largest economy.
think Elon Musk, the 41,000, he's still going to make rent. I'm not worried about him one bit. The biggest topics for you, I've got about 30 seconds left. Biggest topics for you, Susan, at this whole big thing that we've been to this week. Yeah,
I would say artificial intelligence. You've heard that with Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella today, obviously, and also, what's the future like going forward? Will there still be penetration for foreign companies, right? Yeah. So is China still investable?
Yeah, and I think it's a fair question too, because you wonder. But from the turnout, it seems like the answer is yes. Yeah. Susan, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.